For this exercise, you'll need your sketchbook or piece of paper, some form of pencil, preferably with an eraser, and then a straight edge or a ruler. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to place our horizon line, and you can place it at the top, at the bottom, or in the middle. I'm just going to put mine somewhere in the middle. You're going to take your ruler, you're going to go line up at the edge of your page, and just go straight across. Just like that. The second thing you're going to do is you're going to create the vanishing point where all our cubes will disappear into space towards. So you can place it in the middle or to the side. I think I might place mine right in the middle for now. There you go. That's our vanishing point. The next step, what we're going to do is we're going to create a cube that is just exactly on that horizon line to get started. So either side, draw a square that goes above the horizon line and below. And what I mean by that is we're going to go like this, and it could be a rectangle, it doesn't matter. Like that. And then I'm going to make it connect. So do not worry if your square is not perfect, we can still work with it. And because mine is not perfect either. And I'll just do that. Ta-da! Good to go. Once you have your square drawn, you're going to connect the 2 points of the square that are closest to the vanishing point. So I'm going to go the bottom first, line it up on the vanishing point and the edge of the square. Ta-da! And then I'm going to the top point, and I'm going to line it up on the edge of the square and the point, and I'm going to connect them like that. The next part is we're going to decide how far back do you want your cube to go in space. So the further you move your ruler towards the vanishing point, the longer your cube becomes. So I'm going to place mine right about here and going to draw my line, connect the top to bottom. So there you are. And go ahead and erase that line right here and the one right here. And then you're starting to see the cube happen. Erase that one, and that is our closed off cube. Now, if we want to open up this cube, what we can do is we can go ahead and draw lines from the other corners to the vanishing point. So I'm going to start off with the bottom one first, line it up, and I'm going to connect it. Ta-da! And then I'm going to go in with the top one, and I'm going to connect him like that. All right. How do we figure out the back of the box? So I have the top, I have the ceiling, and I have the floor, but how do we figure out the back? You go ahead and line up your ruler where it crosses from the side point over to the line it goes towards the vanishing point. You're going to just draw a horizontal line like that, and where it crosses over the top, and you're going to connect it. And then you're going to connect them like so. And mine is not perfect, so I'm going to go back and fix it. No big deal. Erase that. And now go back and erase all the lines that you do not need. And I just erased my floor. Don't worry, you can put it back in. If you make a mistake, it is zero big deal. There's the back. There's the ceiling. And there's the floor. Let's draw another one. We're gonna go over here and pick top or bottom. I'm just gonna go ahead and pick the top. So I'll draw my cube over here. And it doesn't have to be a cube. It could be a rectangle. It could be part of a letter of your name if you want to. Go ahead and connect the top and the bottom. Any little points that you mess up, you can just erase those out. Now let's go ahead and connect the closest points of the square to the vanishing point to get started. And I'm going to flip my ruler over so it's easier for my pencil to not creep under. Boom. And I'm going to connect this one right here. And I'm going to connect the other side right here. Okay, so now we have the beginnings of the top cube. Now, decide how far back in space do you want your cube to go. I'm gonna go, let's see. Ooh, let's go this far back. This. All right, the trick to getting the bottom is to come to where the line you drew, and you're gonna go straight across. That was Jay doing a little sneeze, like that. You can go ahead and erase these lines, or you can keep them to the very end. So this is a closed off cube. To go ahead and open it up, all we gotta do is connect the furthest line, the furthest points from the cube to the vanishing point. This one right here, we drew through the cube. This one, what you can actually do is line up your ruler to the vanishing point in the corner you wanna draw and meet up. And when you get to this other edge, just stop. There's one, like that. So what is interesting about this is that you cannot see the back of this cube because it's so far pointed down. If I line this up right here, look, you can't see it. And this across, so I know I'm not gonna see the back. At this point, I can go erase these lines. Well, drew that one without the video one. So let's go back. Let's make another cube at the bottom. And we just need to draw the bottom of the start of a square or rectangle or whatever geometric shape you really want. And look at the other side. If it's not perfect, it is a-okay. We can fix it. Okay, for starters, first draw from the corners to the vanishing point. The corners that are closest to the vanishing point. It'll be the easiest way to do this. Line it up, and you take your pencil, bam. Well, that was off. If you make a mistake, just erase it. No big deal. Okay, so we have that. Now decide how far back do you want your cube to go in space. The further back you place your ruler, down the side or the top, the longer it is, the shorter it is. So I'm gonna place mine, I think right there. Just go vertical line. And then you're gonna go straight across from the one you just drew where they connect, and that will make your cube. Okay, to open it up, super duper easy, you're gonna go from the far corner all the way. This one is in line, so it doesn't matter. This one is too, so you're going from that last corner, and I have a stand, and it's in the way, but I can fix it. So let's do this. That corner all the way to here, and because I don't wanna draw through my cube, when I get to the other side, I'm just going to stop. Ta-da! All right, so now to figure out the back, all you gotta do is drop down from that corner where those lines meet, straight down. And technically, it should line up with this other side. Mine looks a little off, so I did something wrong. Like that. Ah, see it, it's at a weird angle. Here we go. That's better. And then it should connect, and we're still a little off, but you'll get the main idea. Like so. And go back and erase. Erase all the lines you don't need. So it would be the one across the back wall and the sides, and now we have an open cube. Your next step is to create 10 total cubes, at least 5 above and 5 below the vanishing point. So let's start creating. And let's see.